Am I single?
Why is my man trying to break me down?
Block.
Thirsty. Take it up with God.
The sweet chops.
Baby girl, you're so fun. I can't get you off my mind. Ooh girl, nah nah. Ooh girl, nah nah.
Hi guys, welcome back to Feist Live. Today I have a special guest with me. I'm here with my best friend. I'm gonna give her a second to introduce herself, but we're here to answer all the juicy questions you guys sent me on Instagram. Not all of them, but like a couple. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Larissa. I'm Larissa. Nice to meet you guys.
I'm gonna put her Instagram here, so make sure to follow her and do your thing. Okay. First question is, how are you doing? I'm good. How are you?
I think I'm doing okay.
Why are you doing okay?
I'm just exhausted. I kind of just moved, so it was just a lot. But yes, I'm fine. I'd say
Okay. Next question is, how did you and Larissa meet? How did we meet? We met in high school.
we went to the same school.
Yeah, we went to the same school in Ivory Coast.
Yeah,
So that's how we met.
like very like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 15 years ago.
I don't know the actual number, but it's been a minute. But we met in school. Tips on radiating feminine energy. I would say, first of all, you have to stay clean. Keeping yourself clean, yourself put together. Like if you're going out, make sure you're very well presentable and don't just like show up any type of way. Hygiene is really good. Like make sure you clean where you have to clean and shower. Try to shower twice a day. Like I know, yeah, but like showering and the way you also talk to people, like don't be too loud. You can be loud with your friends, but like when you go in public, please, like you have to calm down.
Yeah, I kind of agree with what she said. Like always present yourself looking clean. Like it doesn't even have to be like expensive stuff. For me, I'll always make sure that at least my nails are done, your hair, you know, a little skincare, you know, not too much, but you know, a little some look. Yeah, like the basics, you know. Make sure you have some moisturizer on.
Yeah, please. You
Perfume.
have to moisturize.
You know, these are like the basics for me.
Deodorant.
You know, yeah, like your hair is done. Because you know that when your hair is done, your skin comes out. Make sure your hair is done. Like once your hair is done, your nails are done, your toes are done, you're already presenting the clean aesthetic.
And even with nails, like you don't necessarily have to do acrylics. Curls,
Short, very
like that.
simple, very classy. You know.
What's your experience with men?
I feel like the question is very vague. Like, what do you mean by
Did you
what's the
have a
experience?
good experience with men or a bad experience with men so far? Like from your past relationships, what has been your experience with men?
I think I'm just gonna let you go.
I've had like good and bad. Like when I say bad, very bad, and I was had good. But I feel like the bad one kind of
I think
it shapes you,
Right,
into
right.
like knowing what you accept and what you won't accept in
Right.
future stuff.
my experiences with men. But like you said, you know how sometimes when you're dealing with someone, then you think you're in the good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then when maybe things don't work out, you work on yourself, then you realize that it wasn't even as good. Does that make sense? So for me, if you're asking me today, I would say I haven't had a good experience with men. Me personally. Yeah, I don't think I have, to be honest. I'm just trying to keep it 100. I don't think I have.
She said, I'm not trying to lie. I'm just trying to keep it 100.
I haven't had, I don't know, maybe because my standard have changed, but I don't think I haven't had what I'm looking for in a man yet. Yeah, I would say that. But I've learned, like, you know, a lot of lessons, you know. Like she said, the bad, when it was bad, I know there's just one person. That one showed me everything.
Which one are you talking about?
Flex. You know who I'm talking about?
Who are you talking about? Oh my
Next
god.
question.
Mistakes you've done in previous relationships that you won't accept now. Cheating is a no-go. Like, I feel like I used to be someone, I'm like, I can forgive cheating once, but I can't do that again, because when I was with someone that cheated on me and I was so paranoid after that, it was just like, everything he does, even sleeping, like I would think he's not sleeping. You know, like I would check his phone, do all, like it was just too much. So I'm just like, I would rather, if you cheat on me, like you can go with the girl.
Yeah, for me, same. Like cheating, I've accepted cheating in the past. Like I have. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. But cheating, it's a no. Like it's not even a question. And let's talk about even cheating. Like, what do you guys call cheating? Once I see you're thirsty, you gotta go away. Once you show me that you're thirsty, yeah, you do you. You won. Yeah.
She said, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Go be happy. Go be with them. Yeah. Because
why are you cheating?
Like, and I feel like we're so grown. Like nobody forces you to go into a relationship. Like you can literally be so free and do what you want to be doing. But I also feel like men are so selfish. You know, they want it all. Like they want a girl. They want a girl, and then they want out there. You know what I mean? So go do you. You know.
Do you feel like all men cheat?
To be honest, that's such a hard. I feel like no. I till this day I don't think all men cheat. Do you? Yeah, I still feel like
guys out there.
Me too. I just think you just gotta stick to your standard and then just be patient. But there's a man out there who's not gonna cheat on you, who's not gonna play with you, who's just gonna give you everything that you want. So I don't think every man cheats.
Okay, what are your do's and don'ts in relationships?
Please don't make me look stupid. Don't make me look like I'm against cheating, right? I don't believe in cheating, but even as my man, even if you're gonna cheat on me, please hide. I will catch you, I'll leave you, yeah. But even while you're in the process of doing it, hide. Because cheating is one thing, but the embarrassment that comes with it, like I don't want my man out there making me look crazy.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
It's people that I know that they think they're in a relationship. Oh, that's my man. But that man is cheating on you with everything that moves and breathes. Like, and you're in a relationship, you don't even know. And then all the people around,
they know. And they're not saying anything.
Yeah, all of us, we know. And then we're all looking at you like,
you really think you
thought you found a man. No, don't embarrass me, because for me, at the end of the day, if I'm in a relationship, as long as I'm in a relationship with somebody, I will never embarrass you. And I expect the same thing in return. You know, mutual, like respect me, I'll be respecting you. Like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I give it all. Does that make sense? And I expect the same thing in return, and that's fair, like, right?
Yeah, that's true. I would say my do's is you need to be respectful. Like you cannot be disrespectful.
Yeah.
You need to be honest. You need to be loyal. You need to be supportive. I don't like, you know, sometimes you're with your partner and they actually are in competition with you. Like, please.
Like these are the type of men that are like trying to humble you. Like saw me looking some type of way. You wanted me. Then once they have you, it's just like humble you. Like
calm down. You're not all of that. Like, who are you?
Why is my man trying to break me down? Like out of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, calm down. Oh, you think you're all that.
You think you're
but
all
when
that.
you wanted me, then
you
I
did not know I was.
Don't make me say your name on camera because now I'm mad. Next question.
Next question.
Oh my god. What's your take on situationships? Don't do that shit.
Honestly, I've never been in a situationship. Never in my life. So for me, situationships don't even make sense. I would not recommend. I feel like any type of relationship do require a lot of emotions, you know. So why would I waste my time and invest my emotions, my time onto something that I know has no future? I feel like I'm not doing it. It's like certain privileges are for my boyfriend or my man, you know.
Yeah. I feel like I've been in situationships and I don't recommend. I feel like it's usually someone trying to hold on to the relationship, which was me in my situation, or someone trying to take advantage, or like still have their cake and eat it too. And you know what guys are really good at? Like after you guys are done, you're like, we're not together anymore, but they still want to do relationship stuff. If you call them out, they'll be like, well, we're not together anymore. So situationship, no. If that man doesn't want to cuff you or doesn't want to be with you, like, child, just let it go. Let it go.
And I also feel like 9 out of 10, when it comes to situationships, men are the one that benefits the most. because you're giving him your time. Most of the time when a man is in a situation with you, it's because he doesn't want to commit to you. So
but
he wants
the
you,
benefit.
he wants the benefit, he wants the access, and then he still wants to be out there doing whatever he wants to do. So when you catch him and then you confront him, it's just gonna be like, we're not together. And he has a point because you guys are really not together.
You guys are really
so
not
for
together.
me, I feel like the type of person that I am, the type of no, we can have a talking stage. Are we gonna be together? Yes or no? Yes, we're in a relationship. No, we're not in a relationship. Like, I would never. I mean, we can say never, but so far I've never been in a situationship. Like, never.
Yeah, don't recommend.
And I encourage you not to do it because, and most of the time, the heartbreak that you get from a situationship is much
worse than
the
it's
damages.
just too much.
Yeah, you leave with your self-confidence broken. You feel like, oh, I'm not enough. You start questioning yourself. You know.
Yeah.
And that man doesn't even care. So you might as well not as well.
True.
Match the energy.
How to heal from a past toxic relationship. I would say, first of all, you have to cut communication.
Yeah, no contact.
Don't talk to that person.
Right.
Do not talk to that person because it's not gonna help. You have to also put your energy towards other things that mean good to you, stuff you enjoy doing. It's easier said than done. You also don't hide your emotions or like run away or try to speed up the process. Just feel. If you want to cry, cry. That doesn't mean you should cry all the time because you still have other stuff to do. But like, allow yourself to feel the emotions. Surround yourself with people that you trust, like your support system, your friends, your family, people that can help you, uplift you. If blocking helps, block, hide, delete, remove messages. Don't try to talk to this person. Set boundaries. You can tell them, don't reach out to me, don't do this, don't do that. If they do that, you block them. But like, protect your peace. You cannot be like in contact with someone that is causing you pain. It doesn't make sense. What do you think?
I think pretty much the same thing. For me to get over a toxic relationship, the first thing would definitely have to be no contact. It would be removed from all social media. Number deleted, pictures taken down.
Yeah, I don't play with those pictures.
I don't play that game. Like, I don't play with it. I've done it before, but now I feel like I'm much stricter. But now, once it's not working out, you go your way, I go my way. It's not necessarily even beef, but I would really cut all communication. Also, you have to deal with your emotions because you cannot run away with your emotions. Like, after a relationship, sometimes people will tend to go, you know, be with other people, That's not how you get over somebody. I feel like you really have to sit down and deal with your emotions and then move on. It's okay to be like, okay, I dealt with this person and that person hurts me. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. I don't know if that makes sense. Like,
all of us have cried for people.
You know, every relationship has some type of impact at some point. Yeah, so it's nothing wrong to be like, oh, I was hurt by my last breakup. Like, it's okay. You were dating the person, things didn't work out. Yeah, you invested. It's okay to be hurt. That's what I feel like. So I would deal with my emotions, no contact, and no contact always work all the time. You just have to be strong enough to go in, because let's not talk about no contact like it's so easy. It's not.
No, I feel like in my situation, I was forced to go into no contact.
It's true. She didn't even want to go no
contact.
contact.
Because everyone around me was like, don't talk to this person. I was like, nah, I just couldn't do it. But like, I feel like I was forced to like get into no contact, and that actually helped. Not talking to the person really does help. So like,
yeah.
Next question. If you met the guy of your dreams, but he's not ready to be with you because he's not where he wants to be in life, he's in school, do you wait for him or let him go?
I personally let him go.
Yeah, you let him go.
Because at that point, you're not even the man of my dream.
No. It's this thing with waiting for men to be ready. There's no guarantee that when he's done with school, he's gonna cuff you. That man probably go with somebody else. Like,
that is true.
Men can be trusted. After God, no to fear. Men, no. Waiting for anyone in general, like, you shouldn't
for
be
anything.
Waiting. Yeah. If you have to wait, that's a sign that that person is not for you.
Right.
Maybe when they're ready in the future, if you guys are meant to be together, you eventually cross paths.
Right.
But like, you shouldn't be waiting, oh, this guy's in school, let me wait for him to be done with school. Because, ciao, you don't know what's gonna happen.
I wouldn't necessarily say wait, but you can also just be like, okay, let me go do my thing, and then if in the future, like she said, we meet again, then yeah. But then wait, no. that ain't gonna work.
Will you post your guy or you prefer to keep it a secret? No. It's not even like a secret. I just won't put my relationship out there because the internet, I feel like there's just a lot of things that still needs to be kept private. I feel like family, friends, obviously when you're with friends you still post them, whatever, but like your relationship with your friends, your family, your partner, some of it needs to be private. If you want to put it out there, that's fine, no problem, but I personally, it's not a secret, I just won't rub it in your face. That's how I feel. And you never know.
And men are also very embarrassing. So
yes, 5 people are dating the same person. You post your man, somebody will be like, hey boo, I'm coming woman to woman. Like, girl.
Men are very embarrassing.
Biggest pet peeve, dirty, just dirt. Bad hygiene. Like, why are you not cleaning yourself? Like, I can't stand that.
Clean.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest pet peeve. Are you single? Are you single? Are you single?
Yes, right now I'm single.
Am I single? Wait. Am I single? I'm not single. What would you say has been the key to nurturing each other's relationship with each other? I think just honesty. Just say what's on our mind, honestly. Like, there's no wishy-washy or like weird behavior. A strong support system too.
Yeah, I think we're rooting for each other.
There's not like any competition or any like, there's no fighting, comparison. Like, it's just very
uplifting
and natural. Do you think growth on social media affects friendship?
I feel like it depends of the relationship. That's why you need good people around you, you know, because obviously you start a relationship with people, but we're all meant to go up there because we all have goals, we all know what we want, XYZ. So I feel like if your friend is, let's say your friend blew up, why should that make you feel some type of way?
Yeah,
you need to sit down and pray. That's what you need to do. Your friend is blowing up, you're not even looking at it like, oh, that's good. You know what?
Yeah,
it's,
like,
it's a win for everybody, if that makes sense, you know?
No, honestly, I agree.
That's how I look at things.
Because if it's making you feel some type of way,
but your friend
like,
is blowing up,
you're not happy
you're
for them.
feeling
You should actually think about it.
You should actually think about it. I think you should sit down after you watch this video and reflect.
Sit down and think.
Yeah.
Because that's like opportunities, money, success.
We all
like,
eat together.
Like,
yeah.
So why are you feeling some type of way?
Yeah, we're all helping each other. We're all sharing ideas. You know.
Yeah, I feel like if someone's growth is making you feel some type of way, you really need to sit down and see where it's coming from.
Always start with a prayer though, because you need to pray. Because it's deeper than what we're saying.
Real.
So take it up with God.
Have you ever had a misunderstanding with any of your friends? Yeah. I feel like all relationships, you have a misunderstanding. It's not always gonna be You know, sometimes you have good days, good times, bad times. It's just how you get out of the bad times that some people just stop being friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes you talk it out and then move past it. But I feel like everyone has misunderstandings.
And it's part of relationships. Like, no relationship doesn't, you know, not have misunderstanding.
How do you grow a brand as someone who is introverted? You just gotta believe in yourself. To grow your brand, you need to be confident and put yourself out there. Putting yourself out there is actually very scary because people will always have something to say. But you gotta
stick to the plan.
Yeah.
That's why you really need to sit down and, like she said, believe in yourself, work on yourself, because when you put yourself out there, it comes with
so much negativity.
You have to believe in yourself, and most importantly, you have to keep going, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you do things, results come at different rates. You never know when it's gonna happen.
You need to mentally prepare yourself that hate is gonna come with it, negativity is gonna come with it, people are gonna try to bring you down. You just have to mentally prepare yourself. You're also gonna lose a lot of people because the more you go up, the more people start revealing their true colors. Is it weird for a girl to ask a guy out? Don't do that.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. Please. The man is supposed to pursue you. Please.
Yeah.
Please, girls, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, do not. Like, at that point, you're the one pursuing.
Because now he sees how you move it.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have to do any work with this one. Like, she definitely wants me more. So, does physical attribute matter when dating someone?
Honestly,
Yes.
for me, it doesn't matter. This is my mindset when it comes to physical, like looking a certain type of way. I feel like you don't control how you look like. God made you a certain way. You know, I feel like if I talk to someone and we have a genuine connection, we have a good conversation, we're connecting on an emotional level, I'm willing and ready to give you a chance. Because for me, the physical aspect doesn't even matter like that.
That's
and I've
good.
talked to some, I'm not trying to, let me rephrase this. I've talked to people, I've talked to guys that I feel like I was never gonna go for. We had a connection, or we had, after a conversation, I feel like, okay, this is somebody that I can give a chance to. Like, I don't just see a guy and feel like, oh, because he looks XYZ, I don't want him. I would like at least give you a conversation first, and then we can see what's gonna happen after that.
That doesn't work with me.
She wants them tall.
No, I feel like with me, for me to even talk to you or take you seriously, I need to be attracted to you. That's the first step for me. If I'm not attracted to you, I'm not gonna take you serious. And like, I have type. I like my name tall. Next question, do you think that being a successful woman makes it hard to find quality men? Yes. Because guys easily feel intimidated, threatened. Like, it's like they want to be the one to be seen so bad that when they see a woman doing good for herself, they're just like, they have this weird misconceptions that, oh, she's rude, she thinks she's better than, like, it's just your insecurities speaking. Some guys are actually cool, like, those are the ones that are not in competition with you. If a guy feels intimidated by you, like, please let him go.
And it's not hard to know when a guy is intimidated by you. It might come off as a joke, but that's really how it starts. Like, all these little weird jokes.
Yeah, when you see the signs, like, don't ignore the
sign. And I also feel like everyone needs to start learning how to become a one chance type of person. Once he does one thing, you have to let him go.
Yeah,
give him the keys, show him to go.
Right there,
he has to go. Because the more you take from a man, the less he takes you serious. Because he thinks, you may be feeling like, oh, I'm forgiving him because I like him, but he looks at you like, oh, she doesn't have respect for herself. And believe me, when these men are doing you wrong, they know exactly what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
We're not saying, okay, I think that someone,
we're not saying people don't make mistakes.
Cut like,
but
no, that's not the case.
That's why you also need to have your negotiable and non-negotiable. It's things that somebody will do to you and then you feel like, okay, maybe we can still work something out. These are negotiables. But non-negotiables, once you do it,
you gotta go. Bye.
You take care.
What are some of your non-negotiables?
For me, none of my non-negotiable is, once I see you're thirsty, you gotta go. You're just everywhere. You have zero self-control. If you have zero self-control, that probably means you have zero self-respect, zero standard, which means everybody can. Like, I want my men to be very exclusive because I think I'm very exclusive. I think I'm not just out there being anybody and everybody. Like, so I expect the same thing from my men. I cannot be with a man who's like thirsty, a man that doesn't communicate. You can express your feelings.
Yeah, communication is key.
For me, communication is key because first of all, I don't read people's mind. Like, if we can communicate, then there's no relationship. I cannot know what's going on in your mind. Like, I feel like we're grown.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's something I've encountered a lot this year. Like, people just switching up without saying anything.
Switch up
the switch up this year.
Like that, cut it off. We need a different video for switch up. Because
the switch ups.
The switch ups I've seen this year, I can write a book and I can make a show. The switch up,
just people holding stuff in their heart and not communicating.
The switch up I've seen this year, I'm scared. I don't know how I'm gonna recover.
I want you guys to learn. I hope you guys are already doing that, but if you're someone that you don't speak up I think it's very important for you to speak up. If something is on your heart or if you feel a certain way, speak up. Sometimes people don't even know they did anything wrong to you. Like, they might be, someone can do something to you and in their head they didn't intentionally do it to
because
hurt
everything
you
is so
something.
subjective.
Yeah.
What's bad for you might not be bad for me. What's bad for me might not be bad for you. So someone can do something to you and they don't even know, they don't even realize it, and you know,
you're not saying
just
anything.
Speak up. I feel like speaking up saves so much time, so much
Relationships,
drama, so much relationships.
like,
because when you don't speak up, this is what happens. You'll start accumulating. So something else is gonna happen is building. Then one day you just bust out of nowhere, and then everyone is like, "What's crazy?"
Where is
But
this
you just
coming
like
from?
you've been keeping all this, and then the other person is like so blindsided because they didn't even see it coming. So from the beginning, just speak up. Oh, you did X, Y, Z. I didn't like it. I feel like we're grown, we're adults, so communicating shouldn't be a problem. I communicate. You take accountability. You apologize. You know, communication is very
it's
important.
like communication
I can
can
be with a man
save
that doesn't
anything.
communicate, or a friend that doesn't communicate.
Yeah, speak up.
Whoever I'm dealing with, I want you to be success driven. Like, I want you to have goals. I want you to always go after something for yourself.
I feel like me, a deal breaker is someone that doesn't believe in God. That's the reason why. Those people that don't believe in God,
just vibes. You have no values, no moral values. So you're just operating strictly
on vibes. Like, I dated someone that
is so scary because when they're operating on vibes, nothing's scared.
Nothing.
So if your mind is not scared of God.
Another one I won't do. Emotionally unavailable, we cannot be together. Like, go find somebody else to do it. Because emotionally unavailable men will try and kill you. No.
Your choice of word has me there. Killing, that's a bit extreme.
Abusive men too. Like, please.
Emotional abusive men, physical abusive men. I feel like physical, everyone is more like no.
Yeah, nobody talks about a lot of emotional
abuse going on. That I can guarantee.
Like the gaslighting, the manipulation.
The manipulation.
Also, don't try to like change a man. Like,
no,
because women are so quick to dating potential, and that's what leads us in like a lot of problems. It's like, oh my gosh, she's gonna change. He just needs something. Like, no, if that man is not who he is the moment you're dating him, just leave him. Because he's not gonna change.
Yeah, there's that, and also obviously at the beginning, a man is like he's like perfect, you know. So you really that's why you really need to be very careful because he can still be giving you all that honeymoon vibe, but it's still some early sign because you know when you're a bad person, you cannot always hide. Some stuff will still jump out. Yeah. Once you see those, please walk away.
Can advise your younger self, what would it be? I would say to believe in yourself. Like, when I was growing up, I feel like I was bullied in high school. Oh my god, I don't know, but I just feel like even in high school I kind of had like more confidence than I have now, but I think it went down because of how I was being treated in high school. It was just a lot happening where people were just trying to like gang up on me, and that kind of like it just put doubts in your head. And the funny thing is, like, I was one of the top students. I didn't have beef with anybody, just minding my business and being me. And it was like people just trying to bring you down. So for me, it's like now you guys are seeing the success, the growth, and not everyone all of a sudden you want to act like you've been a day one.
I'll delete and block you. I don't care the relationship with me and you have. I'll just block you. Hey, the time I suffer where it is.
Also kind of like the same thing, but for me would be to walk away faster than I have. I think that's why from my last experience, I was very, very, very happy with how I handled things, you know? Like if it was old me, you have to do at least 67 things. Especially once I like you, you have to dog me out before I walk away. And yeah, you really have to dog me out. I was somebody who didn't used to walk away like that. Does that make sense? But now, once you do something that for me, I feel like it's not gonna work. I would literally have to pose my feelings and I have to do what's best for me, if that makes sense. So for me, for any type of relationship, like romantic relationships, friendship, even friendships, like it was people that I was friends with that have done like a bunch of things to me, but I've been like, oh, you know, we've known each other for X, Y, Z number of years. So it's a lot. I've let slide so much stuff, and it's like now one chance. If you do something, that's it for me. And I'm not about going back. That's not gonna work. I'm not about reminiscing things, because I'm a firm believer now that people will truly show you what they are. Because sometimes, because you love someone, because you care for someone, because you don't want to lose someone, you start making excuses. Oh, she's doing this because X, Y, Z, or who is doing that. No, for me, for any type of relationship that I have, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm trying to give you my best, you know? So I do expect the same from you. And once I'm not seeing that, you gotta go, you know? Yeah. I walk alone.
Letting people go too, I think it's something that I had to learn too. Especially when people do you dirty and they still expect you to be the bigger person, like, please, you did me dirty. And the thing is, sometimes you're not even mean to these people, you're nice. Right. If you want to fix things, you know, you know these people. You can just go talk to them. That's what we say, communication can solve so many things. But people just keep stuff in their heart. But that also shows you where you stand in your life.
Yeah, I also had to change my mindset. It's like, if you do something wrong to me, I don't look at our relationship. I'm looking more at what you did. So in my
actions,
in my brain, it's like, if a stranger had done this to me, what was you gonna do? You were gonna walk away, right? So focus on the action, like she said, not the person. And if someone that you feel like, oh, I care about this person, I love this person, if someone that you claim you love or you care for is able to move like that with you, for me, that's everything I need to know, you know?
Red flag.
Yeah. Flag. Go be happy, you know? How do you keep going? I just go. I feel like being discouraged is a normal feeling. It's not something that you can run away from. So you do set a goal and then you work towards it. But on the way to the goal, you're obviously gonna face a lot of hardships. So if it was that easy, everybody would have gone for it, if that makes sense. So I feel like if you have a goal and then you're working towards it, obviously it comes with a lot of frustration, it comes with a lot of challenges, you get discouraged, you want to stop, you get exhausted, but you just have to keep going. So even in moments where you feel discouraged, where it's just like, oh my God, I don't even want to do this anymore, you have to stand up. It's okay for you to be sad, it's okay for you to feel all these emotions, but make sure that you always get up and keep going. And for me, when I think about it, it's just like, anytime I get discouraged about something, I'm like, I've already come this far. So getting discouraged at that point, it's like
everything you've done.
It's nothing.
No, I have to keep going. Yeah, and you just never know when your light will shine.
Exactly.
So you just have to keep going. If it's something you really want, put it into prayers. Have a plan of how you're gonna achieve it, but just keep going. But you always have to remember that you don't have control over when it's going to happen.
Right.
Like, just do things you have control over. If you want to get a new job, apply, do what you have to do, work on your resume, work on whatever you do. You don't have control over whether they're gonna give you the job offer or not, but you've done your part. You've done your part. Leave the rest for God.
True.
Yeah, like, and nothing, like she said, nothing comes easy. If it comes easy, everyone would do it. But if you really want it, you have to work hard for it. We only see people's success. We don't know what's
You don't see the work behind it.
Like, yeah, people will just think, oh. Or even the girl we were talking about yesterday that blew up on TikTok.
The tube girl.
The girl had her confidence, went in that train, recorded everything. Who knows how uncomfortable she felt when she was doing that video.
The social anxiety.
Like, but she did it.
Right.
And now the girl she has won. Like, nobody
You don't know where your opportunity could come from. And also, 9 out of 10, whenever you start feeling really discouraged, you're actually very close to the goal. So it's kind of like the devil wants to, break you down. But when you feel so discouraged, I promise you,
that's
closer
how
to what you want. So you have to keep going.
So for everything
you have to keep going, babes.
just keep going, believe in yourself, pray, have a strong support system to like always lift you up in moments that you're down, and inshallah everything will work out in your favor
by God's grace.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. You had a good time. Subscribe, like, share, comment.
Do what you want to do.
Do what you want.
Baby girl, you're so fine. I can't get you off my mind. Ooh, girl.